So we should be live now. If you're not watching live, still welcome. Just going to be doing a bit of a Q&A sort of chat. I've got 3 people watching. So yeah, just got to wait for some people to come in. We'll shut this door here. So if there is any technical problems, audio isn't the best or whatever, just make sure you tell me. That would be great. And when some people come in, ask questions and that, we'll just talk about just random stuff really. We've got 5 people watching. So wait for some people to come in. And still got the budgies in the room. So if you do hear tweeting in the background, that's why. But we shouldn't have any building work doing today, any noise. So yeah, the birds are still being a bit loud. Hello Kate, thank you for joining us. Hello Nick, thank you for joining us. And I believe, one second. So, how's the weather where everyone is? It's been quite nice today. Just come in because it's quite hot and I've come home to do the live stream. Thank you, Kate. Glad you are enjoying them or finding them useful. Alright, here we go. Thank you, Nick, for also sharing my stream. Very much appreciated. We've still got the budgets, as I've said. It should be going downstairs next week or something. Yes, thank you, Nick, for promoting my stream. Very much appreciated. So I was going to repot some tomatoes, seedlings and brassicas today, but it was just been really hot in the polytunnel, so yeah, I think I'll do that on Tuesday because I've got another test tomorrow. I'm doing tests, like 3 tests a week for the last like 4 weeks now, but yeah. So hopefully, is the audio alright, or I'll open this cage door to see if the birds want to come out. I don't think they will. Plug my phone in so I can see the chat on this screen, but if that goes off I can always use my phone. Thank you, Kate sorry, for promoting my stream. So thank you very much for that. Am I coming towards the end of my test now? I don't know, that I know of. Tomorrow is the last one, but and you never know. We might, get more. We've been told getting more at the end of June. I don't see the point because it's May now, and it's only going to be like a month and a bit, so I don't see the point. Thank you, Keith. Subscribers haven't been going up as fast as they were, but you know, still going up, and it's still a good amount, and you know, not been getting many video views, but I think I just need to find when to upload my videos so people can actually see them. Hello, Creators Garden. Sorry if I've pronounced that wrong. I did a video yesterday on pruning and repotting chilies. It's my first year growing chilies, but it seems to be doing alright. I went in this morning and they've just been pretty much destroyed by slugs, some of them, and then some of the others just got holes in. But hopefully, you know, they will pick up and those side shoots will start to develop. I just put some slug pellets down around them. I don't normally like just to scatter them on the floor, but you know, instead of making my slug traps yet, so we don't get it in the soil or on just on the polytunnel floor. But yeah, we should get it. Them slugs sorted. Hello, Laura. I don't think we have Mother's Day. I think that's in March. Over here. So I think I'm very quickly just going to pause this stream and go get my drink instead of having to get it later. So yeah, that's alright. Perfectly fine. If you can't stay that long, right then I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I think I'm back now. So you've learned a valuable lesson. Make sure to put drainage holes in seed cups. Yes, definitely do. Yeah, you don't want them just sitting in water and rotting. Because we've been busy today, for dinner we just went to Subway, and you know, like those little cup things you get. Sorry, my voice is really badly going today. Yeah, make sure you put drainage holes in things like that. But if they've got like a rim that lifts it up and you have a flat table, just make sure you slit the sides of the bottom rim so the water can go through the holes and out, because otherwise they may rot. Tried some worms, my worm bin, covered blue oxygen. Yeah, I was trying to start my worm bin again. I never put any worms in it. It's just like a composter at the moment. Need to order some worms, but most of my money is going to compost and that at the moment. So yeah, I won't be able to do like some of the stuff that I've done, you know, with the chilies and that, because that requires like a whole bag of compost just for them, without, you know, people donating. So, you know, that's appreciated as well, and hopefully by the end of this year we'll have monetization, so that will help as well. So I think I put one worm in my worm bin yesterday, see if he does anything, because I put some duckweed in my pond, and normally the fish eat it quicker than it grows, but they didn't this time. So I put, like, instead of putting a few handfuls in like I did last year, I put a whole bag full in. So yeah, it just spread. So I've been scooping that out yesterday, and I just put that in my worm bin. So yeah, that's that. I guess. And because you dig a hole at my mama and granddad's and it'll fill with duckweed, so yeah, that's where we just get it from. So that should be good. And I don't know if I've mentioned it on live streams before. I had a goldfish. I was breeding goldfish, but I got some like the pond weed, like the traily stuff, and put it in a glass jar, and that must have had a fish egg on it. This is about end of May last year. It must have had a fish egg on it. A tiny little fry baby fish started swimming around. We went on holiday. This is still in like a jam jar sort of size container glass. So I was doing water changes with like bottle tops and everything, little bits at a time, really looking after him for a week. And then we went on holiday to Cyprus for a week, just left him with the weed and, you know, very fine food. You know, put just only a pinch in, might have been too much, might have polluted the water, but if I can find a picture, I might take a picture in the 5-minute break later on to show you him now, but this is when we came back off holiday around June time. I don't know if you can see him. Tiny little fish. Let's probably zoom him in a bit more. As you can see, that's not even a centimetre big. Because the funny thing is, we never had any orange goldfish, like goldfish, but yeah, because the story here is from a neighbour that did the pond. Is like a big plastic tub basically, white fish and red goldfish, short tail ones. They've bred, made, you know, mixed colours, and they've like got, some have got really long tails and long fins, so, you know, loads of different types. Then we put like basically these grey shabunking ones, so they're like freckled ones, in last year, and I also put some yellowy gold fish in. So those yellowy gold ones, very small ones, probably only just a year old, so can't really breed that much, bred with a red goldfish, and then made this orange one called. So basically he's got like a white patch on his side, so we like a very small one, so we'll know it's him, but at the moment he's in a tank inside, and then we'll put him in an old cast iron bath like we did last year once it warms up a little bit. So I've just missed a chat a bit here. Have not forgotten worms yet. Working on black soldier fly larvae. Hello, Browse Sods Farm. I am sorry for pronouncing that wrong if I have. Cyprus must be nice. Yes, it is nice there. Even though half of it got invaded by Turkey and is now bombed. Well, in 1974. It's like just a ghost. It's like it's supposed to be. Oh, Tricker's come out. I'll show him in a minute to you. It's just like a ghost city. You know, whole side is just. Well, not the whole side. Quite a bit of it is just abandoned. Nothing there at all. Where you can get up to like the barbed wire, there's like a big. I think it's called like the Shaklas Tower. Like half of it where like got basically shot with the rocket, and like you just see like the elevator shaft at the bottom. So just still trying to stand there. I'm sorry if you can hear the budgies a bit too much. Yeah, they do look like guppies, Kate. They're just normal comic goldfish. Hello, Tracy. Yeah, they're not the fancy tail ones. We've got some with quite long ones. We've got some, fantail type ones, but they're only very, very, short fantails. They're not like the big wavy, big bloated bodies. They're just like comic ones with fantails. I think they've just like bred themselves over the years. I put some once in last year, like I said, just because I didn't want, too much crossbreeding, too much. So I'll get Trigger in a minute. 1 second. Let me just. Can you tell me in the chat, anyone, like, when you see a notification for a video, or you go on YouTube to watch a video, like what time, and say if it's like in UK or whereabouts you are, like GMT if it's UK or whatever, so then I know a rough idea of when people want me to upload, like what time of the day. What's the weather like? It's very nice. Quite sunny after all the wet weather. Try and get Trigger now. Hey, come on. That's because one of his flight feathers is a bit bent. I think he's caught it, so he can't really fly that well. Come on, buddy. He'll probably try and jump away. Oh, come on. There we go. So, he'll be fine on my shoulder, I think. In Belgium here, so just 1 hour ahead. Yesterday was nice. Lots of rain. Oh. Sometimes you jump on your head and start trying to pull your hair out. Mavis is just sitting at the back of the cage. It's just being lazy. If you could leave a like on the stream, that would be great. So anyone that hasn't seen the notifications, it might get published, into their notification recommendations. And go back now. He hasn't dropped one on me, has he? Nope. I've picked your first radishes today. yeah, mine are a little bit, like little tiny weeds are coming up, I think, because the horse manure that I've put down, even though it was well rotted because of the heat, what the horses have ate, it has seeds in because there's lots of grass, seeds coming up, so then it's been processed through. But, it's easy weeds to prick out. So once I've done my test, I can go every night after school, when it's cool at night, and go pick some out. 5 hours behind on the East Coast. So what time do people like me to actually post my videos? What time do you see them? Because I know what it's like if you subscribe to lots of people, you don't always see the notifications. Trig. It's been very sunny today. I took to the allotment this morning, planted some beetroot and peas. Sounds great, Nick. My peas. I've got some in the ground and then some in the rain gutter, and they're about, an inch or two tall now. Your seeds that are missing labels are doing well. The labelled ones not as good. So about this time, Tracy says it's alright to post my videos. So I say about 3 till 4. That's when I normally try and post them. Trigger's being very chatty today. Anytime is great for me. Usually check those videos from those you subscribe to each day. When do broad beans start to come after flowering? Or I'd say start to actually see the bean once the petals are dropped off after about a week or so. That's normally what happens when it rains. So release the videos whenever, watch all different times depending on schedule. Right, so I've just plugged. I don't know if this will work. If the screen crashes, I am sorry. Just go to get a picture of the fry with Nemo up, and then I'll go take a photo of him now. He needs a water change, but so check out all the videos after you come home from work. Try and get this to load now. You wish you actually needed to water plants. Too much rain. Seems like the opposite at the moment here. Just go to try and move my thing along. It's in the video outputs low is the quality lowering, or here we go. Move to SD card, DCIM camera, done. So So it is I know in the middle of summer I will be wishing for rain. Raw beans from over a long period once pollinated within a couple weeks then swell. Yeah, I think it like you can't see them when as soon as they've been pollinated, but after like the petals and everything's like falling off in a week or so, you should be able to find them, see them. All yours are in containers. Drake, you wanna come? I don't think you do. This is taking ages to load. Try and load it up again. Spencer, will you be moving the plants you put in the ground in the polytunnel or leaving in? Will you be moving them? What do you mean the plants I put in the ground? Like the peas and that, because I don't understand what you mean unless you mean dig my stuff up. You have several containers that I'm making drain holes in. If I put them in dip trays, I might not need to water. We'll try on this side of the computer. Didn't you put something directly in the ground? No pots. I put some radishes and that in the ground and some peas. Trick. So will they grow there all season? Yes. Try to grow all your own veg. Very interesting. Good luck with that. Everything's so laggy when I'm streaming. It's tweeting down my ear now. I think the stream might be lagging a bit, but got these images up, it should be a bit better. while the trees should. Yes, I think our trees in the orchard will be growing well as in this all this rain that we have every couple of days, and you know, all the grass will start to spread and shoot up hopefully. So try and get this to I think this is going to take a while at the moment. I'll do it later. I am doing quite a lot. So Peaches will purchase, or is that Peaches? I'm assuming peach. Peaches. I don't think we can grow peaches in this country, in the UK. I think the furthest we can go is having an olive tree or something outside in the middle of summer. I've got like a problem with my streaming software at the moment. It's not wanting to. It's not responding very well. Shrink, your feet are warm. Oh, 1 second. I can't even turn the whole thing's just sort of froze. Going to be right back. It won't even let me turn the camera off, so yeah, I'll be right back with you in 2 minutes. I think we're back. just wiped my shoulder after Trigger emptied himself. I don't know if this is going to do it. It's just not even responding, so now at least budgie poop is small, yes, and it stays in one place if you don't mess it up. I think we're just gonna have to stick with this at the moment. I think what I'm going to do is I'll just show you on here. Oh, it's doing something. Yes, it worked. It worked. So I'm going to go take a picture of Nemo. I'm then going to try and load it onto the screen again, and then it should work. So I'm going to leave you with the noise of the budgies. So yeah. See you in 1 minute. So I'm back. Right, so let's try and get this to work. I think instead of trying to import from my phone directly onto OBS, I'll import the file from my phone onto my computer and then onto OBS. It may take a while still because we're live streaming. Right then, bye Laura, see you hopefully in the next video or stream. I think it's preening time for the budgies. No, it's more tweeting time. We can never make their mind up. Come on, load. Computer. I wish OBS wasn't as demanding with the settings, but hopefully we should get these pictures on before the stream ends. I really want Mavis to come out, but I don't think she's interested. She'll come out, fly around 7 times and then go back in. They've got like a, I don't know if you'll be able to see. You might be able to see just a little bit. They've got like a blanket on top to shade them a little bit from the sun as they're directly in front of the window, and so they don't spit, down the sides and on my bed and that. And when Mavis comes out, she always buries herself under that and then gets stuck. And I have to keep an eye on her so I don't want to suffocate herself, but it is quite funny when they're shoving their heads under and pulling it around. Come on, load hopefully. Come on. So close to loading, it loads really fast and at the last bit it stops. I think what I'll just do is show you all just in front of the camera on my phone. So that is him or she, don't know. Last year, about 2 weeks old, grew really fast. I think it's because the water was just the right temperature, nice, like lukewarm inside. And then this is him or her now. It's in a tank inside, and I don't think it's on this phone, so I'll have to load my old phone up. I'll show you about November time last year, when we took him out of the cast iron bath. I believe last year. I put put him in the bath. I did a video on it. You can have a look if you want. If you just go back in my old videos, that's the video. You might be able to see him in a minute. As you can see, the little fish is going in that old bath full of water, basically. This is, you might be able to get a better view of him. So you put in the pondweed in there. And as you can see, the little fish just swimming around there. That wasn't when we took him out. That was when we put him in the bath. Last year, so I believe that was July, end of July. What videos do I have planned for next week? I've got a video hopefully coming out on how to grow dahlias frog cuttings, and then we'll do some repotting videos, how to repot tomatoes, and then we'll do a video on the potting up some other stuff, and hopefully some tips and tricks videos coming in the future as well. Hopefully find these old pictures on this phone. Here we go. So when they are quite young, they're like black, like common carp, and then they slowly get the colour, and that's when, about November time last year. So it's black on the top and orange everywhere else. So yeah, that's that, I guess. Big fish indeed. Now I think the stream quality might be a bit better now as well. The birds are very, very chatty now. That looks like it's just... That looks like it is just out of the egg. Yes, the small one. Looks like a guppy. Because they... Is it guppies that live birth? But it looks like a one-day-old fry for some fish. But you should see... I don't even know if I have another picture of him before we left. Well, they're literally like a speck, like a tiny dot, with a very, very small. When, we... Here we go. This is a picture of him at like 1 day old. Oh, this might have... I don't think this was him. I think this might have been another one. As you can see, you see the like green lines? That's very thin, like bird netting that is. That they laid their eggs on. So think how thin that is, and that's the fish. You see the the eyeballs and that. I don't think that one was him. I've definitely got a picture of him. Yeah, this is a picture of Nemo himself. So we'll get a side by side. 1 second. He must have been like 2 days old at this point. So this is when they, go on, just their stage to moving around, searching for food. I don't know if you can see. They're very, very small. That was with some pond weed. So it's gone from that to that. It's my first actual successful goldfish breeding attempt. All the other ones, the fries, died. But a mistake, not really a mistake, well, didn't mean to happen, to in a jar for a week, left to, an amazing, nice fish now. Yeah, it's quite hard to see him when they're that small. But yeah, it's gone from like a tiny little speck to, something quite big, if you will. That's the last of my orange juice. Won't be getting no more until Tuesday, I don't think. The birds are being very, very noisy. I think now, because we didn't have that many people watching, and we've been on for about 52 minutes now. I think we will get going very shortly, so yeah, I guess that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. I believe it's only Nick and Kate here at the moment, so thank you for sticking with me. I know everyone's going to be a bit busy today and making the most of the nice weather, so I'm going to get back doing that, and I will hope to see you all in the next one. So bye bye everybody.